Welcome to the 3G Fitness Podcast,
where 3 generations of trainers come together to discuss all things fitness related.
Join us as we share insights, tips, and stories from our diverse experiences as we unravel the secrets of staying fit.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cisco of the 3G's Fitness Podcast. To the center we have...
And I'm Coach Michael.
And I'm Coach Kyle. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to break it down for you guys and just chop it up and talk about multivitamins. What are they? What are the different sources? And how often you should be taking them? So I know me personally, I have not been taking them on a frequently basis, but I do fall in the age bracket that should be taking them daily. I probably maybe take them, I'm not going to lie, like once or twice a week. And I know that that is a very common thing that most individuals are going through. So we want to make sure we can help you guys and give you some advice on how to take them on a daily basis. I'm going to break it down to Mike. Mike, how often are you taking multivitamins?
Well, I tell you, I always do, but I don't.
Yep. There you go. And then what about...
I just never thought that it was,
Essential?
Or
yeah, for me,
Okay.
I just... never thought it was. I mean, the doctor did tell me to take vitamin D.
Right.
But I did for a minute and then stopped.
And like I said, I'm on the same boat. Like I said, I just haven't been as consistent with it. What about you, Kyle?
I take vitamins.
Yeah, daily?
Yeah. Daily.
Which one does you take?
I take vitamin D, vitamin C, fish oil, ashwagandha for immune system.
Wow.
Yeah, just these different stuff.
So and you take them like as individuals, right?
Individuals.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's why I think probably me and you, Mike, that's just too much for us, right? We forget about it. So we fall probably in the 90% bracket of people that are not really taking vitamins. Mm-hmm. So we want to make sure we can give assistance for not just only to them, but for ourselves. I know the benefits of a multivitamin. The multivitamin is pretty much what Kyle does and just compresses it all into one. To make it easy, right? Because I think for me and you, it'll be easy to take one, right?
If I could just take one.
Yeah, but they say that multivitamins, like all-in-one pills, you're better off taking it individually because it doesn't have that much to hit the sufficient amount of the vitamins.
I agree. I just feel but me as a visual and maybe Mike as a visual, let's just take one, start off as one to get into the habit of doing that. Because I feel like the importance of vitamins is, that they're essential. I mean, vitamins are essential for us to make sure we're able to, immune system, our energy.
They basically fill in the gaps of the essential nutrients that you might not be getting from your diet already.
Because 99% of everybody does not get the essential nutrients off of food alone. That's almost everybody, right? You got to eat a near perfect diet to get all the nutrients that your body needs.
Yeah, and there's some basic vitamins that you can start hitting already. But the only real way to really see what you're deficient in is probably just take a blood test. Then they'll tell you for sure, okay, you're deficient in this, you're deficient in that. Like he said, his doctor told him to get vitamin D. So,
and how did that process?
I do take vitamin C, but that's through oranges.
But that's a great source, right? Yeah. That's a great source. But how often?
Is.
I mean, how often is an individual eating oranges every day?
I don't. So I take vitamin C as a pill.
So you take it as a pill.
Yeah.
So, and that's, like I said, it's probably might be easier to just take it as a pill because it's just something quick, efficient, and you can go.
That is quicker, but I like oranges. So
if you
eat a lot of oranges.
If you eat a lot of oranges, I mean, if you're one that
that is my source of vitamin C, and vitamin D was one that doctor said is very essential. So I should take vitamin D. So I was taking it and didn't stop.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, I think it's just the older we get, our body is just more in need of those essential vitamins, and that's what the multivitamin. I just remember it was just one of those where, the multivitamin is how we said earlier, Kyle. It fills in the gap of what your body is missing from your daily food intake. And
I think when you get older, you have to start taking prescription pills. As you get older
But you want to probably avoid that, right?
Well, you do. You do.
Exactly.
Yeah, you want to avoid taking
but you do. But I don't think, honestly,
generally
my
speaking,
personal opinion is I don't think if I took multivitamins that I wouldn't have to take other pills because as you get older, your arteries and everything, they get clogged and stuff. So there's, you get low on cholesterol and stuff like that as you get older. And so a lot of the prescriptions that I take, other than blood pressure medication, I take for my arteries, and I take them for cholesterol.
Yeah, but you could avoid all of that you just did.
Basis.
Yeah, that's on an individual basis. Just because
Well,
you went through it doesn't mean
why
we're
do I-
all
why-
gonna go through it.
you know.
So why do I want to take a whole another pack of multivitamins?
Well, but what you just said right
In your
now is
diet.
a prime example of why I should be taking care of it right now.
right,
Right?
at your age.
Yes, at my age
Yeah.
and things like that, because I don't want to go through that grocery list of what you
Right.
just said right now, too. Right?
And as you get older, one of arteries plugging up is pretty common amongst older people because of the fact that
their diet sucked.
right.
Yeah. So
Yes.
It's the truth.
well, it's true, right?
And
So
you- and-
Diet sucked, and it don't work out that much.
yeah, and like I said, and the beauty, and I'm always going to use you as the prime example because you've gone through a stroke, you've had these issues, but then you've picked yourself back up, and just because you're down doesn't mean you're out. So, but I don't want to go through that at all. So I got to make sure I'm on top of it. I got to make sure I'm definitely eating properly and whatnot because when you had your stroke in 2006, right? 2007.
Yeah.
So how old were you back then? You were like 62 back then? So, okay. So you were like 40 something, right?
No, I was probably in my 40s, maybe.
So in your
Damn, that would have made me like damn near 100.
but obviously your diet wasn't at the best and like
It wasn't at it wasn't at the best. Plus I was, you go through stress and stuff as you get older. Pressure of life really as you're starting to get older, and it takes a strain on you and stuff. So
your body was missing a lot of like nutrients.
yeah, it was missing a lot. And maybe if I would have taken multivitamins back then, maybe I wouldn't go through the situations that I'm going through. As I get older.
But like, riddle me this. This probably can go hand in hand. If you're taking multivitamins, you probably are subconscious of your health, and that means you probably are doing better with your diet. I would think so.
Oh, I'm doing a lot better with my diet.
Yeah.
When they have a big jar of candy at the gym, I go right past it, where a lot of you guys are just like taking and eating them, and stuff.
But yeah, right. It's one of those where it's the diet intake is always going to be super important. That's why, like I said, with the multivitamins, it's definitely going to fill in those gaps of the nutrients. But then, what is a nutrient that you feel that we would probably need the most to help build muscle and stay healthy?
Wait, hold on. Before you move on, I think we would talk about like at least give people like 5 examples of what vitamins to.
Oh, that's a good one.
To hit, Or I can say it. So top 5 that you guys can focus on if you want to get into vitamins that will definitely benefit you is vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin B complex, fish oil, and calcium can be one of them for sure.
Yeah, calcium.
Or like you said, just a multivitamin pill that has everything on it.
Yeah, I would recommend start off with a multivitamin and then be like Kyle, once you kind of get into the habit of daily intaking it, go for the individual ones, because I do agree taking them individually is going to be more beneficial to the body than compressing them and taking them all at once.
Yeah.
And and there are different versions of it now too. I've mentioned you said earlier before we got on camera that Costco's got the liquid version of multivitamins.
They have these packets you put in water and has all the multivitamins in that you want. And I've never tried it, but
no, but you said you saw it in Costco, and I think that'll probably be the better way. And I believe you mentioned that a client that actually gets it through IV. Right?
Yeah.
And I think
it goes straight to the bloodstream, so
exactly
it's better
what I was
absorption
gonna say.
than if it goes through your digestive system.
Yeah, and that's why it's one of those where just kind of find out what's more available for you guys. Do it that way, man. The more I hang out with Mike, the more I become like him. Damn, find out, because like if the pills are like you, if the pills is available to you, take the pills. If it's
I'm glad I can help you.
Yeah. But to kind of summarize that whole topic, that whole multivitamins thing goes under the umbrella of micronutrients.
Yes.
A step up would be macronutrients, and that's when we get into our carbs, fats, proteins.
And like I said, those are other, like the proteins is always going to be, I think, a priority in the macro section.
1000%, for sure.
And I feel
100%.
like if you're taking a multivitamin, you're probably taking a protein. You should be taking a protein supplement too to help you out to fill in those gaps so that you're filling in your macros.
I take protein supplement.
That you do take, right?
That you do a lot of collagen.
You do a lot of collagen, right?
I do take
Lots of collagen.
I'm not kidding you. I do take a lot of collagen.
Yeah, but collagen protein is not the same.
Why? Tell me.
Well,
explain to me.
because there's
whey protein versus collagen.
Now, when
There's
you look at your protein, say you have
okay,
protein,
you're looking at the label. So
you
when
look at 20 grams of protein. Okay, so what's the difference between the 20 grams of protein and the 20 grams of protein in collagen?
Collagen is more for like hair, no, and hair and nails.
If you hear about
Whereas
collagen,
like whey protein is
is
more
more
specifically for
muscle.
muscle.
yeah, but when you hear people talk about collagen, they're saying that that's a source of protein you get when you take collagen.
It is a source, but it's also like it's not really meant, like it's not really for the muscles. You get what I'm saying? Because like it's one of those where, I mean,
I think it's
collagen. You always hear people talking about collagen for hair, nails, and skin.
Won't you look it up?
And then-
That's what
Exactly,
it works
hair, nails,
with,
and
but
skin.
it's a good source of.
That's probably
fact,
what our producer said is in the amino acids.
Yeah.
So what's the difference over right there? Saying nutrition facts of whey protein and collagen. But
Hold on. I haven't found it yet.
I'm looking at it right here.
We're looking it up right now, but I feel like because whey protein is not the same as collagen protein, my man.
Hold on. Whey versus collagen.
I would prefer to take collagen rather than whey protein.
No, because it just okay. Perfect example. Collagen has a bunch of other stuff in it as
Yes,
well too,
it
right?
does. And
What we just said about the multivitamin can apply to
Right,
collagen.
right.
It kind of compresses it, and you kind of get an all-in-one. But you probably might get more of a benefit if you isolate each part.
I think it's preference.
It's an yes,
Okay.
it is
I
preference.
think it's preference. To me, it helps, with my skin and with my hair.
Yeah. Your beautiful, luscious hair.
Yes, and it gives me a source
So
of protein.
collagen is not considered a complete protein. And
We
where
never said it
varies.
was a complete protein.
So that's what makes it different from
Now,
building
there's a
muscle and
difference
that.
between
So
whey
you need a
protein
complete
and
protein to
Collagen
build
has a
muscle.
lot of other things mixed into it.
Yeah, collagen,
Right, but not enough to build muscle.
yeah, like you're
Which
not
you
gonna.
need a complete amino acid profile.
And that's
to
where the
build
whey
muscle.
protein kicks in, and that's where you're gonna get that. And then, of course, like always go with meats, but I mean collagen, damn. Anyways, Dave Roberts, come on, get it together. Shit.
So it's good to have both.
Yeah, I was like out here trying to fool us with that Padres hat and fool us with collagen.
Hey man, don't hate.
Collagen is great. I'm not gonna hate on it, but the whole theory of all of this.
I do feel it's for older people, and I may not should say that, but I do believe it is. Because it helps with other sources of your body.
Well, and like I said, multivitamins. Going back to it, it should be for everybody, just like collagen should be for everybody.
It is for everybody.
Yeah,
But,
and
it gives you nice skin, and
You good there? You're hitting yourself with the mic and shit.
Crap, man. You get my age, you need all the help you can get.
You do, and that's why, like I said, taking supplements in the form of protein powder, collagen powder, multivitamin, all of these things could intertwine and make your daily intake more essential. So, but what else we got to say about protein? What else do we got to say about protein?
Let's see. Aim for 20 to 30 grams per meal, because that's gonna give you the right amount of leucine to stimulate protein synthesis.
We talk so much about protein.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
why we go, but like I just wanted to just transition a little bit into supplements. It's one of those things where we always been saying it. I think we got like over 10 episodes where we at least say try to go with at least 1 gram per body weight of protein. So we always gonna recommend that. How you get there is probably gonna be through supplements and eating, but most likely supplements is gonna help you get there because the body maybe when it comes to solids you probably want maybe no more than like 40 grams of protein of solids, because I think it takes a lot longer for the body to digest that. But when you take it in the form of a supplement, very similar to the body's,
that stuff. Yeah.
So it's one of those ways where we go with that, and just always make sure you guys find the supplement that you guys prefer. You know, like if you're like Mike, if you prefer collagen, perfect. If you're like Kyle, who likes to take his vitamins in separate packets, perfect. If you're like
Not
me,
even about like prefer or what you prefer,
if we're like you just take nothing, right?
When it comes to the vitamins, I'm on protein. I probably have. When it comes to protein, though, on my supplements, I can probably say I have about, there's maybe 25 grams, probably between 75 grams a day in protein supplements.
Not just about like preference, but even like if you're not too sure, like go get a blood test, go get a physical, and talk to your doctor to see what you're missing.
Yeah,
so you know exactly what you need.
Yeah, you guys need to do that too, because you
not
might
just
be
preference, but what you really need.
Yeah, because I mean, the most common thing that I get in a lot of clients are iron deficiency. Their energy levels are pretty low, so when they're coming in, they think they're tired because they've had a long day, but then when we switch it up, they're still tired. It's like, go see your doctor and see what levels you can definitely fill in some gaps with, and you could do that, like I said, with multivitamins.
Yeah, you definitely need to go see your doctor. I know I do, and so far everything's been good.
Yeah, man. And then how many years you cancer free now?
March be 5, and then I get released.
Yeah, my man. Good job, man. So I think, like I said, I'm proud of you. I'm proud you've learned to take care of yourself. You know.
Well,
so to take it all away is focus on your supplements, focus on whole foods, focus on your health, and make sure you keep working out.
Focus on yourself, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what supplements you're taking. I'm Coach Cisco.
I'm Coach Michael.
I'm Coach Kaya.
There
See
you go.
Later.